talk about an email that I just got back, and at first blush, I thought to myself, well, that's this instructor's prerogative. They, you know, if they're not interested, they're happy with what they're doing, that's, you know, that's up to them. And then as I got to thinking about how they replied to me, which wasn't really emotional per se, it was just this phrase: I'm all good. And that was it. Meaning, I'm not interested, I'm happy doing what I'm doing, and I don't need your services. The statement, I'm all good, usually is just kind of a, I'm not even gonna pay any attention to this. You know, you're bothering me. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to burn the brain calories to think about what it means to acknowledge that there might be another solution out there that will serve me better. And so here's the takeaway for today's video. If I were to tell you that I had a check, let's just cut it in half. I think some of you guys are making $1,000, $3,000, $6,000, maybe even $10,000 or $12,000 a month per instructor. It's not too hard to think that you might make between $600 and $1,000 per class gross, and that you might teach 10 of those or 12 of those classes a month. And some of you are banging it, and you're knocking it out of the park beyond that, and good for you for doing that. So if I were to say to you, I've got $10,000, I've got $5,000, I want to pay you, I want to give it to you. What's your address? Who do I make it out to? It's $5,000 to $10,000. I want to give it to you. I want to give it to you right now, this month. How many of you would say, I'm all good, I don't need $5,000, $10,000? And if you would say that, if you would say, look, I don't need another $5,000, $10,000, it's not worth my time, then ProTrainings Instructor Network, the instructor program, is not for you. Because that's not the kind of people I want to work. I want working as a teammate with me. But if you are a person who, when I call, or when one of my teammates calls you and says, hey, or we email you and say, hey, haven't heard from you for a little bit, still interested in the instructor program through ProTrainings, the flat rate subscription where you pay one small fee per month, and in return for that, we can give you $5,000, $10,000 or more. If you're interested in that, then don't say I'm all good. Say, Roy, when can you give me a call? When can we talk about this? When can we FaceTime? When can we, whatever. I'm willing to meet with you face to face as much as we possibly can. And for 30 days, you can try the ProTrainings program absolutely free. Well, I take that back. You gotta pay me $1. $1, but I'll refund that $1. I'll refund your $1 if you're not completely satisfied, if you don't completely believe that ProTrainings is the next greatest thing for you to get on board early with, go out there and make a ton of money in a fantastic field of emergency medical response training. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Get a hold of me. I'd love to talk to you. Keep saving lives out there, and we'll talk to you soon.